The Liebherr R916 is a smaller excavator with an operating weight in the range of 23 to 27 tonnes. This review looks at two versions of the model. 68520 is in the colours of the German company Schlenter, and 68519 is in the colours of the Austrian company Gruber. Both models come in identical box styles, and the only thing that sets them apart is the small label with the model number on the box. And this one on the right is the Schlenter. Yes, it's competition time! Watch carefully as one of these two boxes will be opened. Which will it be? Will it be the Schlenter or will it be the Gruber? Or will it be the surprise of a 150 scale model of Canada? Only you can decide, so place your bets. Schlenter, Gruber or Canada. Okay, it's the moment of truth to find out how much skill you really have. Inside the box, the model's contained in the usual pair of expanded polystyrene trays. And the excitement builds as we lift the lid to find out it's the Schlenter. If you said the Schlenter, lean back and smile knowingly. And if you said the Gruber, bad luck and hold your head in your hands sadly. If you said Canada, get yourself to the nearest doctor without delay. The model is fully assembled, but it's nice that NZG include a bag of spare parts in case you break anything. To display the model, there are a couple of elastic bands to remove from the crawler tracks, and they keep the track links in place during shipping. And there's some masking tape on the bucket pins. For the review of the detail, we'll look at the Gruber model, and the detail underneath is very simple, but the metal track pads do have bolt details. They are mounted on simple track frames with no working rollers. The cab looks good, although the grab rails outside are plastic, but the controls inside are nice and detailed. The curved body shape is cast well, and the Gruber paint scheme and graphics looks really good. At the front, the metal handrail and mirror is a nice detail. There's more good detailing on the top of the body, and hydraulic pipes run up the boom. The good hydraulic detailing continues on the cylinder jackets with more silvered pipes. There's even a nice touch on the bucket of the Gruber model with the painted teeth. The Schlenter version has the same detailing, but obviously with a different colour scheme. And in its own way, it's just as attractive with its flashes of red. Again, it's a very attractive model to look at. So let's get driving the machine, and the first thing to note is that the crawler tracks are too stiff on a smooth surface. But they can be turned by hand and they're spring loaded to maintain the tension. Well, let's give it a chance on a rougher surface to see if the tracks will bite, and unfortunately they're still too stiff to really roll. However, in terms of basic functionality, the model does rotate very well. It's smooth enough without any rocking. Let's now try out the digging capability. And this is good because the cylinders are stiff enough to hold any pose that you want to set. And there's a good range of movement, both up, out and down. The bucket folds in fully, and you can also fold the whole machine up to make a small transport load. And if you're the sort of person that really likes to dig deep, then this model will oblige because it will replicate digging at depth. There is one other neat feature on this model, and that is that the bucket is removable, and you just have to remove the steel pins to be able to take the bucket off. If you want, you can also reverse the bucket and pin it back on in the forward-facing position. Beep, 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 beep. Sorry about that, I was just reversing in the low loader so I can get the excavator on board, and it's made me come over all beepy. This is not a big excavator, so it doesn't need a big truck, and it's good to have one with a well between the rear axles so you can lower the boom into it and reduce the headroom. The bucket just drops in, and then we can drive away to the display case. One nice thing about the Schlenter model is that NZG previously made a tipper truck in Schlenter colours, and it was available as model number 82504. Schlenter is a demolition company, so for the genuine imitation real life test, let's load up some crushed concrete into the tipper. And as you can see, the R916 makes easy work of it when it's assisted by giant hands. This model of the R916 has been around for a few years, but these versions of it are certainly very attractive. In addition, they've got some good detailing, and the functionality is also good. They're made in limited editions of only 300 each, and they're easy to recommend.